Let's see how the fight goes. And what is the difference that we have to bridge. So yeah, so this is the problem now with the initiative. We technically have 6, but they also have 6, and I'm guessing it's random who goes first, and now he goes first, so I cannot really cast a spell. And they will be attacking me no matter what I do. Because of how fast they are with 5 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So probably have to put the healers in the corner. I want to tank with anybody, probably with the elementals. They are the most resilient, although even then they might die if I got a crit. Or they're gonna take quite a beating here. We do get mercenaries. Unfortunately, they are not that strong. Although if they get a good attack in, they might do some decent damage. Hopefully they will attack the Celestial Warriors, but they might attack Knights. It's also unclear what kind of spells the enemy has. Might be like a big damage spells, in which case, yeah, it's gonna be troubling. Yeah, I guess let's see what happens. Yep. Also damaging spell. Okay, at least the Celestial Warriors went for the mercenaries and not for any other of my units. Have to be careful not to use Royal Mages. So now I have to worry about their mages, right? So probably casting weakness here is the way to go. Reduce them, and the crossbowmen. Just need to find them. Yeah, there they are. Right, and then the firehand golems are actually quite fast for a like a tanky shooting unit. But I'm guessing that is a little bit of the pain to win aspect. Of the DLC unit. I would like to attack crossbowmen, so I'm not gonna do a lot of damage to the Royal Mages. So that being said, the crossbowmen might not be able to do much here. Because of all the terrain and everything, and if I move too close with the Firehand Golems, they might take like a lot of damage from the Royal Mages in return. I think there's a way in which I can actually attack Celestial Warriors. They all have like a very high magic resistance. Except for the human units. So this army might not be particularly good here because I'm dealing like a lot of magic damage, I guess, or elemental damage. I also have the ability, right? That targets multiple enemies. Which I might save for later or until they are more clamped up. It's not gonna deal any significant damage here, sadly. I think I'm just gonna move back and just attack the Celestial Warriors. Cannot re-attack the Knights here. Oh yeah, I actually can attack the crossbowmen here, which is probably what I want to do. Maybe even with the ability, may as well. Somehow didn't even kill one of them. Oof. Yeah, I think it's too early for this fight, or at least again, not with the new unranked units. So, lesson learned for future playthroughs, ranking up units that you plan to use in the future, very important. Because it takes quite a lot of time. So actually changing army can be pretty painful here. Because of that. Okay. Why I cannot do anything? Taunt, of course. Right. Of course, taunt is a thing. So we are in quite a trouble here. We have to protect the remaining healers. Yeah, this might be way too much for us right now. Yeah, they actually, yeah. And they got a turn. Mercenaries didn't do anything? Did they wait before moving? I don't think actually they moved this turn at all. Yeah, this is way too early here. I think we will have to bow down. Might have to use other units as well, because all those units that we have are not doing the greatest there. Like actually using Flaming Eagles might be good there. But yeah, we have some side quests we can do. So maybe level up those, rank up those units a little bit. Like ranking up the Royal Mages would be great. And how much more? And yeah, I need quite a bit more leadership to be able to have two. So maybe they are actually not that good to have right now because of the leadership. Restrictions, although yeah, they're close to ranking up, so might want to keep them just for that. And for now, yeah, let's check out those areas here. See if we can fight maybe some more random fights. Maybe we could try and engage the castle here, but I think it's still probably like a super hard fight. We need to find something that is a little bit more manageable, where we can actually level up our units. And yeah, worst case scenario, I can always go back to my cookie cutter army, but I'll like to try out some other configurations if I can. Yeah, the ranking up aspect of units is kind of tricky if you want to modernize your army and change things around. I learned that the hard way, that the ranking up actually can take quite some time. Using rank 1 units can be a little bit tricky because of how weak they are normally before they rank up. Changing up your... There's a random golems just standing here apparently.
Are we done here or what?
I guess I'll get to talk to those guys later.
Stuck on each one for over half an hour.
And yeah, and changing up the entire army at the same time, not a best idea. Right, we get some bunch of more stuff here. Maybe we can find some more unit vendors. Yeah, that sounds like a place. We could get some more units. Maybe we can find something good here. Ooh, okay, nice. We have a bunch of stuff to do here. Let me check out the vendors first before I start talking to a bunch of people.
What's this? Some Magefactory thingamabob?
Book.
Have you never seen a magic portal before? I've seen enough of them all right.
Okay, I guess we just picked up a random book.
It's a wonder the mages don't forget.
Ooh, okay, we have some items here. Bone Crown, Magic Power +2, Arcane Knowledge +5, Critical Hit +25 on Dead. We are not using those, so... Necromancer's Battle Rope. Okay, so this is like a Necromancer set. When an allied unit deals damage, it recovers health up to 25% of damage dealt. Doesn't apply if target is undead, magical creatures, or blooded creatures. Alright, we'll be interested in this set later, for sure. Because of this ability. Sounds very, very, very good. But we don't need it just yet. Archmage's Tiara. Cast a rank 3 Arcane Vortex spell at the beginning of battle. I think I prefer the Stone Skin. I actually didn't notice. Did it cast properly? I have to check next battle. Oh, this is a set. Right, so even if I use the helmet now, I'm not getting that. Right, Dwarven Body Armor. I didn't realize this is a set bonus. So I'm not really getting anything out of the helmet. Well, other than being able to have 2 ice elementals, so I'm still gonna keep it for now. But okay, I didn't realize those are all set bonuses, so I have to have like the full thing. Okay, so I need to find more Necromancer's Battle Robe thingy, for sure. Bone Wand, okay. Yeah, it's definitely an upgrade to what we have, and it's part of the Necromancer's set, either way. So we might want to get it. Although what we have now actually increases damage from hero spirit spells by 20%. So it might be better than the 2 extra magic power and some extra arcane knowledge. Especially considering the cost. Yeah, we probably want it eventually because the set bonus is really powerful. Adept's Gloves, I think we might have those already. Adept's Belt. And Adept's Boots. And Vial of Darkness. Magic Power +4, Arcane Knowledge +7. Actually not sure which slot this occupies. It doesn't really say. I'm guessing it occupies the Charm slot. So this one at the very bottom. I think I probably prefer the Summoner of the Elements for now. And gloves, yeah, I can actually use some more gloves and potentially even the boots as well. Should be better. Okay, any new spells? Death Grip we have. Banish. Hollow Unit. What are hollow units? Not actually sure. But yeah, sure, yeah. Shield of Destiny, evasion +30. Still not quite sure what evasion does in this game. Maybe skip on this one. Portal. Teleports an allied unit to select unoccupied hex and inflict slow debuff. That is actually pretty damn good. Those are our Wayfaring Scrolls. Yep. It's cheap enough. We can buy it. Yeah, Shield of Destiny. Yeah, sure. Although we don't have that much mana left, so maybe not. After all, but using the. Or was it? There, the Spanish could be good, potentially. We'll see. Maybe, I'm not exactly sure what are the hollow units yet. I guess we'll find out eventually. So what did we buy? We can use the Adept's Gloves, which are better than the Alchemist's Gloves. And same with the Adept's Boots. A little bit. No, they're just straight upgrades, pretty much. Okay. Right? I can sell this all this right away so it doesn't clutter my inventory too much. We have one of those medallions. We can keep the mask. Sell the boots. Right. Let's check the army vendor.
Excuse me.
Adepts.
Gate is locked.
Yay! Although Wait, is it like a singular one? Only one? Come on. I could use 3 of them, or four even, or five. Damn, give me more. Come on. Or does it mean they are like endless? Let's see. Ah, okay. So that means they didn't run out. All right, perfect. So we wanted those guys, which are basically like a straight up upgrade to the healers. Nice. A lot more healthier, so they won't die as easily. They probably deal comparable damage, if not better. Probably better because they deal like almost 4 times more damage individually. So basically they deal twice as much damage as my 10 healers did previously, and they can still rank up and deal more. Yep, okay. We lose the Dispel ability from the healers, but we get the Stone Skin instead, and we still have Dispel on our Spirits of Light. Nice. We get Fire Elementals. We could have 2 of them, which I guess they're basically the same as the Ice Elementals. Pretty much the same unit, just a different element. Could consider using them over the Firehand Golem, although we cannot really afford to because we need the 6 initiative for sure. So I think I'm gonna stick to the Ice Elementals for now. I think yeah, they're pretty much the same unit, just different element. It's probably better to diversify rather than have just full fire. Inner Flame. It's also not that good for me. I probably prefer just raw damage from the Wave of Cold. So I think I'm gonna stick to the Ice Elementals.
Excuse me, respected
Alright, I'm happy enough to get the Adepts finally.
Just last week, the country has
So we can retire healers. They were very useful for us. They served us well, but it's time for them to get their retirement, get their holidays. Alright, let's check out all the quests here.
We will, if and when we receive the order.
Although I'm here. It's just the books that I need to pick up.
In times like these.
But you welcomed me when I arrived.
And otherwise we have 2 new quests here that we can get. And I'm guessing, yeah, okay, I cannot even go through here anymore. So I cannot really follow on those other quests because I'm blocked off until I deal with the Dupont and other things.
And stay healthy.
All right.
He's gonna school us about it. This pestilence of yours is a myth.
So we will have to deal with Dupont and those tough fights sooner rather than later.
Honestly,
In times like these.
But nonetheless, we have some few more quests to do to get stronger.
can you believe these turnkeys dare refuse entry to an aristocrat?
And your name, sir? I haven't met you before.
I am heir to the ancient Fortin dynasty. They who once ruled half of Floster. I can't understand why nobody recognizes me. It must be because I was raised in Artisania. Mother moved us there when I was but a young child. But I'm back now, and Judge Hurt doesn't recognize my title, despite personally welcoming me to Windy Port.
That poltroon dares lay claim to the Fortin dynasty. He even tried to appeal to my pity. The audacity of the man. That proves him both a liar and a fool. Artisanians. What else needs to be said?
For shame. Disparaging the Artisanians like that. Any roads? I've come here on behalf of my brother, Yui, not myself. Now my poor, gullible brother, him you must know, Mr. Hurt. After all, you're one of his creditors. Your usury has forced him into hiding.
Well, well. There are 3 sides to this story?
That wastrel Uwe Fortin is swimming in debt, and he hopes to redeem it all with his inheritance. That's the truth of the matter.
To see only the worst in everyone and everything. Exactly what I'd expect from a pencil pusher.
Listen, my friend. I already told you what to do. Bring me the marble tablet from the Fortin crypt, and the issue will be resolved.
How is a marble tablet going to help? Is it a list of the Fortin heirs?
The Fortins have always been known for their cunning. The tablet glows when held by one of the Fortin dynastic heirs. It's some kind of witchcraft, surely.
The tablet is hidden away in a boneyard, infested with undead, which itself lays beyond an outpost. I will handsomely reward anyone who brings me that tablet from the Fortin crypt.
Yeah, that was a long dialogue. That was a long speech just to go and kill some undeads, I suppose. Alright, that being said, we're kind of blocked off from this quest, I'm assuming, before we kind of proceed further with the main quest.
What's this?
But let's check out this other quest that we had here.
Have you never seen a magic portal before?
Maybe this is something we can actually do now.
Don't you have enough room here?
Wanted Bloody Sadie and her gang.
The summer house near Floster.
Good people of Nostria. Carpenters, woodworkers, architects. Yeah, not in that profession. Let's see
Do you
here.
agree that the way beyond the outpost is dangerous?
No doubt it is. For some.
Leave your message for Prince Adrian somewhere around here. What does it matter where you hide it?
A message for the prince?
Oh, this will sound so
Oh,
very
fully!
bad, but
Finally met her.
yes. I love him so much. He's just... So I write every once in a while to tell him how I'm doing and hide my letters throughout Nostria. I just want him to know how much I love him.
Yeah, I know
was a
already.
young girl once. I understand.
If she wasn't so keen on traveling past the outpost, I wouldn't say a word. But you look like a seasoned traveler. Please, take Foley's letter and hide it in the location she indicates, if you get the chance. And since it's so close to Fluster, could you stop and check in on my wife while you're at it? My Brana is one tough woman, you see. She's probably worked herself into a huff because we've been gone so long.
Okay, so that's how she distributed all those letters throughout the land, just hiring adventurers passing by and just having them hide those letters for the prince, hoping the prince might find some of them. Interesting. Nevertheless, unfortunately, we cannot pass here. I'm assuming until we progress quests a bit more. Yeah,
Some Magefactory thingamabob.
Have you never seen a magic
doesn't look like I can go through unless maybe I can talk to this guy and he'll let me through.
Stop. The way is closed.
And why is that?
Don't you know? A pestilence has struck Magefactory. Archmage Kaythorn has declared a quarantine.
Right, that's right.
Those quarantine outposts again. I should find Kaythorn.
That is exactly why. Alright, let's go back and try to do some other side quests. Then we'll eventually have to engage those elementals in the castle, which might be easier than finding the DuPont first. Otherwise, I'm not gonna get into the Magefactory Magefactory and continue the main quest.
Here are your books.
Ah, the cover of the second volume is stained. He's been eating mutton while reading again. Ye gods, it seems my own grandson knows more about magic than this dullard. And Erasmus is both top disciple and Kaythorn's assistant.
You have a gift for hyperbole. You're talking about Brand, right?
Yes. I only have one grandchild, thank Eliu, and only one drop of fire blood. If I want to keep both, I need to be extremely careful when performing the ritual. Now step aside and watch a true mage at work.
Show me what you got. That wasn't anything impressive. Alright. What do I do? What do I have to do with it? Oh wait, is he a vendor now?
Is that the amulet for Brand? That was quick work.
It's quite a good one, too. This should help Brand, I know what my grandson is like.
Yeah, I'm guessing he's a vendor now.
I'd love to see Bran put this beauty around his neck.
Or after I complete the quest, I suppose. Where is Brando? Oh wow, I have to go back all the way there. Okay, fair enough. Guessing the road there is still. Oh wait, can I actually go through here now? Ooh, no, still not. Okay, never mind. Damn it. I was hoping I could maybe go through here, but I'm guessing that's gonna open way later. Maybe it would have opened if I dealt with the bludgeon differently. Who knows?
Hey, I remember you.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's not often someone is willing to help a loser like me. I hope Marlena's happy without me.
Yes, Marlena. Put this amulet on and head over to the lumberjack village. It's a gift from your grandfather.
Really? Grandpa? Is he angry with me?
A bit.
Get on with it. I'm curious to see what happens.
Okay, I will. Whoa, I'm getting the strangest feeling. That cleaver dared kidnap my girl. Killing was too good for that swine, but at least I'll see justice done for Marlena. Marlena comes
Just like a
first.
courage amulet.
My girl, so brave, so smart and resourceful. I will marry her. I can't see why I hesitated before.
Now you're talking. I wonder what happens if she refuses.
Yeah.
You will come to the wedding. I want you to see how happy I can make her.
Okay. Yeah, brave heart amulet, I guess. Makes sense. Alright. Let's see how this unfolds.
I'm tired of standing here in the blazing sun. Can we at least leave the bridge and find some shit?
I have to go. Thanks for the stream so far. I'll catch up later. Yeah, thank you very much, Alexi. Have a good day. Talk to you later.
Working the land ain't easy.
Let's see.
Oh, Brand, now you're the man I always...
How are you?
I told you the real Brand was so much more than he appeared.
My dear girl, you've always been the only one to believe in me.
You can see for yourself how he's changed. I didn't mean that. What I meant to say is that he's become the man he always was, deep inside. It sounds incredible. But he gave me a new ring, not the one I gave you. He even brought me a gift, an Illyrian chick. Wherever did he get such a thing? I have no idea what to do with such a rare bird. Here, why don't you take it?
What an unexpected surprise.
Yes, please accept it. We don't have any money, but an Illyrian chick is worth a small pile of gold.
Also, thank you. If it weren't for you, I'd still be a sniveling milksop.
May Eliu watch over you.
Cool. We help a pair in need. Alright. We got a Illyrian chick, which I can just sell for some gold later. That's an actual item. Okay. Plus 1 more to animals and some leadership. Fair enough. So I can wear a chick next to my belt. Fair enough. Okay. All right. Now let's get out of here. I'd really love to get a level where we are 1 point away from buying this, which is kind of annoying. So we would need 1 more level and 1 more finesse point. Wait, did I get some finesse points by just leveling? I thought I had 26. I don't remember getting it any other way. Ah. Anyways. Yeah, I'd love to get a level. And 1 more finesse point. So I'm literally missing 1 more finesse point and 1 more talent point to be really powerful. So it's a little bit annoying that I cannot really get those before having to engage in all those fights. Because I cannot really do anything else. I have to go after the Lord DuPont, or I have to go after the elementals. I'll just engage this random fight here. I cannot go there because I'm blocked off. Cannot really go through there. Here is blocked. So yeah. I'm blocked off here as well. So basically only these 3 things here is the only thing I can do now. Interesting. So let me go back here and see how we are faring off against the elementals now. Or maybe against this battle here.
Have you picked up a plague mask from Remedius yet?
I haven't.
Yeah, it's not the greatest time. I picked a very bad time to to change up units.
Quarantine outpost to fight the
Nevertheless, let's see here.
My dream job, provided I don't hack it myself out there.
Yeah, this fight might be quite dangerous. Still, it's a still very strong enemy. I guess. Yeah, and they are mage as well, so they might have some powerful spells. Because it's a hero army too. I could use my elementals to my advantage. That being said, well, they're immune to cold, but they are not vulnerable to fire. And those guys, yeah, are also immune to fire, but they are not vulnerable to cold. So we could use that. Then again, right, it applies to the enemy as well. Just a bit sketchy. We could use, probably could use some wayfaring scrolls in this fight. How is my magic defense? Not so great. I guess mages are quite resistant to magic damage. And disciples have some resistance here as well. I think I probably want to use some wayfaring scrolls here if I can. What can I use? I can use mana overflow for some extra mana, might be relevant. Channel, not so sure. Well, I guess damaging spells could be strong here. Resolve is not that great, 10% for extra turn. Let's try to use, well, let's not waste them. Yes. Let's just try it out and see. Okay, so sadly they're not grouped up really well. Like if the fire elementals were next to each other, I could just use the ice elementals ability really well, but because of this, it's not really gonna be that effective. The wind spirits are kinda close. Hmm. Probably want to corner the adepts. Yeah, the fire elementals are the ones probably I'm worried the most. Although the ice elementals can actually use the AoE here, which is very relevant. So I probably don't want to be too clamped up, at least for the first turn in combat. But I probably am unable to spread out everybody. Yeah, it's just not enough field to maneuver here. Don't want to get into the attack range of the wind spirits either. So we could do this, but then can we attack? Well, we probably can attack the fire elementals still. Which is kind of what we want. This might be the best I can do. I guess those units are both resilient to elemental damage, so even if they get AoE'd, they're still gonna take the least amount of damage there. We got the first move, so we probably start with weakness because they are all ranged and they're gonna deal like a lot of damage right away. Let's see what the enemy hero, what kind of spells do they have. Okay, using AoE there is pointless because the fire elementals are immune to fire damage. So we'll have to use firehand golems exclusively for ice elementals and wind spirits. I might want to move here and actually attack the ice elementals, although I guess I did weaken them. And the wind spirits are gonna deal a lot of damage when they come in close, so I might want to attack them instead. Right. I can actually stop the ice elementals from using their AoE ability, which is probably worthwhile. I could stop the fire golems. Oh, never mind. The fire golems also have the AoE now. So I actually might want to use it on one of the fire golems, because then they'll use AoE and then they'll crit, but there's two of them as well. Damn it. So a lot of units I would like to not... I would like to stop from using their abilities. Nevertheless, I'm probably gonna focus on attacking the wind spirits here. And disabling probably it's better to use on fire elementals, right? Since they have more abilities. So it's more value there. Nice, we got an extra turn. I didn't even know... Oh yeah, because I used the moral scroll. Okay, so it actually paid off. Let's probably continue whacking on the wind spirits. Okay, I might actually have a hard time killing the fire elementals now that I think about it, because I have two units dealing fire damage, so I'll have to focus my other units on the fire elementals for sure. Okay, this is fine. Now my ice elementals, yeah, which I need to focus basically on killing the fire elementals or the other wind spirits. Yeah, we need to focus on those guys for sure. I guess I could use the ability here. It's probably not gonna be enough damage to justify it, right? Can't see really well like how much damage the wind spirits are gonna get there. Well, not that much. It's probably better to just attack, and maybe the fire elementals will clump up together, and then I can actually use it more effectively. And do I want to run away from those wind spirits? Well, I probably don't want to move here because then I'm gonna clump up even more, so it's better to stay where I am for now. With the disciples, I probably want to just heal them, because then the fire elementals are gonna attack. I cannot really reduce their damage, so it's probably better to heal and hope they survive, or mages have a bunch of health left. So they should be fine. And I'm pretty sure Stone Skin does nothing here, because they all deal elemental damage basically. Well, I guess the physical attacks of the fire and ice elementals actually do physical damage, or the melee attacks, I mean. But the wind spirits, I'm pretty sure they deal, yeah, basic attack deal magic damage, so I may as well save the Stone Skin for later. Just defend. Yep, as expected. Glad I healed here. They might still die next turn to burn. Unless I can maybe dispel it. Yeah, probably should dispel it. And focus my attention again on the fire elementals. And dispel. Yeah, they can still move. I thought they moved already. Oh, we're losing at least one disciple. Well, we cannot avoid that really. I didn't slow them down, but they didn't move full turn, thankfully. Okay, how much damage do those guys deal? Quite a lot, but I think our golems should be able to withstand that. And yeah, the fire golems, fire elementals, sorry, clamped up, which is great for the ice elementals. We got to use a spell as well. We might want to use the magic spell there actually, although I'm guessing they have quite a high resistance. I'm actually not quite sure if the enemy spirit use any spells. Did they? Maybe they used like a damaging spell and I thought that was like one of the elementals. Maybe they just didn't. Summoning here could be good as well to kind of hold off the wind elementals from getting closer. And I could just focus on attacking the rangers instead. Yeah, that might be actually good. Maybe I'm even gonna like bait out some other attacks. Yep. And then we can just focus on shooting down the other elementals in the back. We can still save this ability probably once the wind spirits clump up, hopefully. And for the mages, yeah, probably want to dispel, but they only have frozen debuff, which I guess just removes their movement speed to 1. Yep. It's not the worst. Probably focus down the ice elementals once again, now that the wind spirits are gonna be bogged down by the bears. Burning probably not gonna be enough there. Okay, I want to remove burning from the disciples though. Hopefully. Unless I'm gonna remove the slow. I guess I removed the slow. Sadly, not the burning. Nice. First, tanked some more damage there. Oh, they actually dispel everything? Ah, they remove all debuffs. Okay, so they have more powerful dispel. Nice. Not even realize that. And we can just use the wave of cold there. Maybe I should have used it on this fire elemental to make sure I kill them, but then again I can probably finish them off with disciples. And do I want to move with ice elementals? Probably not. Let's see. Don't need to heal. Do I have any good attacks? I could attack the wind spirits here. I could heal the bears so they can tank for longer. Maybe that's a better idea. And actually put a stone skin on them as well. Well, not stone skin is not gonna do much against the wind spirits. And yeah, and the wind spirits here are actually kind of in the way. I could probably move here. And then be able to attack that fire elemental, which might be the best. Yep, okay, nice. Spirits of Light, probably just wait. Okay, bears are an excellent distraction. Now we have to deal with those wind spirits though. Okay, sadly they died. Right, attacking is probably a bad idea because Spirits of Light are weak to magic damage. So moving back here is probably what I want to do. Now, yeah, now we have to kind of change the gears here and focus on the wind spirits. I guess we could summon again. We still have plenty of mana left. The weakness should still be on the fire elementals there in the back. I could just then attack them with ice elementals, with royal mages. Maybe not with royal mages, but I think the fire elementals should be manageable. But like, yeah, there's still ice elementals to consider as well. How does lightning, chain lightning look like here? And kills ice elemental, kill one the wind spirit there. And I could finish off the fire elemental with ice elemental. That being said, how do I deal with the wind spirits, right? They might not have it just enough damage to deal with the fire hand golems, so I could block them here and just focus them down with the royal mages and disciples as well. So I think I actually like the chain lightning here. Although I wish it could jump to the wind spirits as well. I'm not sure why it doesn't, since technically should attack 4 targets, not just 3. But I think it's good enough. Oh, it did. I just didn't see the damage somehow. Okay. Nice. And I could actually even use the... I could use the explosive shell to deal AoE damage here, but the problem is I have to focus down those wind spirits because they're just way too close for comfort. And probably move here into the control zone. Yep. And keep focusing them down. Anything important to dispel? I guess I may as well dispel the mages. Right, the Firehand Golems should be fine. For the Disciples, yeah, probably focusing on the Wind Spirits, although surprisingly dealing quite a low damage here. I expect a little bit more damage, but I'm guessing, yeah, they have quite a bit of resistance. That being said, healing is probably not the best, and if I damage them and they try to leave the zone, the control zone, probably kill one more, right? And then yeah, may as well cast the Stone Skin. I'm not sure if the enemy spirit is actually using any spells, unless I missed them completely, but I don't think so. And then I can probably, because I'm being blocked by this tower here, so if I move here, I should be able to attack the fire elementals, yeah, and kill them. If we're a bit, if we have a bit of luck on our side, we might get away with without losing any more units other than this one disciple here. So probably attacking here with the Spirits of Light is not the best idea. Maybe just wait. Let's see. Yep, that's perfect. Ice elementals can tank. Okay, never mind. Wind spirits ignore the control zone apparently, but thankfully our Spirits of Light survived. So this is going well. We do have to heal them though, and yeah, we can just attack here for free and kill the wind spirits. Perfect. And probably want to dispel the shock here. Over dispelling frozen or just frozen actually. Because shock reduces our initiative, which is not very good. Now, probably want to heal the Spirits of Light to make sure they don't die. For like a random attack, random range attack. The weakness is still on, thanks to our extended spell duration, so probably healing the Spirits of Light is good here. Because the Ice Elementals will attack first before the Disciples have a chance to move and heal, so healing here is probably what I want to do. And those guys, well, this might be off cooldown already, so I might want to disable them. And otherwise, probably the Wind Spirits are gonna deal more damage here overall. So attack Wind Spirits and disable the AoE from Ice Elementals. And yeah, I can attack here. Or am I going to deal more damage with the ability? We can't really use it apparently when we are engaged in melee. Interesting, so being engaged in melee also prevents me from using ranged abilities apparently. Oh yeah, might as well attack. Yeah, maybe the burning will actually finish them off. Let's hope for that. Right, they took quite a beating already, but they still should be fine. Yeah, they're immune to fire, so fire elementals cannot kill them, and then that one lone wind spirit shouldn't do much anymore. Probably more concerned about finishing off the fire elemental. Yeah. I cannot attack the fire elementals because of the wind spirits, so may as well just finish them off. Yep. I think I might have my range ability here up already from Spirits of Light. Can potentially hide here to avoid the AoE attack, and yeah, we can use the Ray of Light here to finish off the fire elemental. Right, that was a lot more manageable than I thought it would be. Probably because the enemy hero didn't actually use any spells. Might have something to do with that. So probably wanna finish off that ice elemental ASAP. Let's even use Meteor as well. Just in case the enemy hero decides actually to use some damaging spells and heal more of my units. Nice. A good fight for a change. I think I'm much happier with this setup than with the cavalryman. And we got the level up on the royal mages. Perfect. Almost perfect fight, just lost one adept there. Alright. We got to solve a quest, there's gonna be a bunch of experience. And there goes the spirit.
Told you, didn't I?
The elemental has been trapped. We need to go see Sequester now.
The cage is yours now. I'm sure you can manage from now on.
Bring the cage to Sequester's lab. He'll put it on a mana booster so it won't run out of power and...
Come on, they're not stupid. They'll figure it out. As for us, we're going to celebrate at the Goose and Logos.
Is
Let's
this
go.
what magic is coming to?
Right. There's nothing left to do here.
Right. And we get to actually get past it and do some more side quests if we need to. So yeah, I'm really happy with this fight. Let's check out the Royal Mages. Did we get actually... Nice. Okay. We got the Heavenly Storm ability, which is basically a bunch of AoE lightning damage, or magical damage actually. Actually, there's no lightning damage in this game. Which makes the Royal Mages a lot more powerful. And it also applies shock debuff, which is also very relevant because it reduces the initiative of the enemies. Potentially, like a lot of them. Now they get a bunch more health, a bunch more damage. I cannot wait to have two of them. It's funny that they get older as they level up. Because they used to have like a black beard, right? And then eventually they will be like this old dude on the picture here. So that is kind of funny. Alright, and then we got a little bit of experience on the other units. Yeah, they'll take some time to level up the ice elementals and the fire hand golems. Alright, now Royal Mages should be a lot more powerful and justifiable to use only one. Well, I'm guessing I won't be able to go past this anyways until I deal with the Lord Dupont. It's probably the one of the checkpoints I have to pass before I can continue. Nice helmet and cape. Yeah, it's decent. I guess it's a little bit better than the mask I was wearing before. And there's actually a lot of ground to cover here. I like the cape though. The cape is part of this chest piece. Kind of looks like Loki. Yeah, true. It definitely has the Norse feel to it. I bought it because I thought I could use the bonus it provides right away. But I have to have like a full set. I didn't realize this, like a full set bonus basically. But it also provides me with some additional leadership, right? So I can use so I can use 2 ice elementals instead of 1. So I cannot really change it for something that is more beneficial to me. Right. So is this still that fight there, which we may as well just leave for later. We are very close of getting the Supreme Magic. I really wish I could have it already. And definitely if I can have it for the fight of Lord DuPont, that would be fantastic, but it will all depend if we can actually get that one remaining talent point and more importantly one remaining finesse point. And never mind, because I cannot get it because I still need summoning level 3. Oh god damn it. So I'm saving up points needlessly. I have to level up everything. Secret advantage and summoning. Yeah, I have to level up both of those before I can even get to Supreme Magic, and then basically I need all the abilities to get to Supreme Magic. Now that is annoying. Okay. Because I need summoning, and summoning needs ancient languages. Yikes. Okay. I think it's still worth it. The sooner we get it, the sooner the fights are gonna be a lot more manageable as a mage. I think we have to just tunnel vision it. Yep. Well, at least we get more mana. And our summons are more powerful now. That is also not without relevance. There is a lot to this castle to explore. In terms of equipment, yeah, I wish I could find like a good headpiece, or at least have the ability to not see it.
Let's continue.
I guess there will be some more torches to find. And then I also wish I could upgrade my wand to something better, but the one I found, I couldn't really justify the cost versus the upgrade. It was like 2 more magic points, but also I was losing the bonus I'm getting from my current Jade wand, which increases my periodic damage. So I'm guessing the remaining torches will be around here. Where are they? Not on this side, I suppose. So maybe downstairs somewhere. I'll be honest, the new and upgraded movement speed already feels slow. I kind of dread to remember back to before the buff, which was even slower. All right.
Done.
At last. The day has come at last.
Another of the talkative undeads, I suppose. Another book to the collection. Or wait, are you an actual person? How did you survive here for so long?
I think I've seen you somewhere before. Are you the one who wrote these letters?
Yes, 'twas I.
Once, I was known as Count Wilmore, Keeper of the Royal Seal and Lord of Castle Ardennes. Like many other loyal servants of the king, I was a victim of slander. My enemies had me imprisoned in my own castle. I've been looking for a way out for 10 long years. During that time, I learned to tame the rats, the only creatures that can come and go at will. You found one such messenger. I believe its name was
Interesting.
Armin.
You look much older than when I last saw you, Count. Am I the first one to respond to your pleas?
How selfish people are. When I came for justice and later for pity, none came. But as soon as I mentioned filthy lucre, all the cellar contains is a couple bottles of wine and some moldy cheese. Gold is not there. I do have some treasures stashed away, though. I'm willing to part with one such cache.
How did he survive here for 10 years? Were the rats bringing him food or something? Or was he just eating rats? Was he eating rats all the time? Yeah, it must have been tough. I think any normal person would just go crazy for 10 years in here. Probably in the, well, not in the darkness, like, yeah, the fire here is a bit dubious, right? Considering like he was blocked off, but
The sky,
let's not be
fresh air.
too nitpicky here.
What are you going to do now? Will you ask Gisela for help? I take it she's a relation of yours.
Don't speak that wretched woman's name in my presence. Gisela is my niece. Indeed, the castle is hers now. No one can be trusted. No one at all.
Alright. I guess 10 years being locked up there would do that to anybody. I'm guessing this is our reward here. Yep. Okay, just a bunch of trash. Was there actually any useful items in there? I don't think so. I don't see any new items here. Nope. Nothing actual. Nothing usable. Just some gold. Okay. Oh, we missed a pouch of gold, apparently. Somewhere here. Where is it? Here. Nope. There it is. Okay. Right, let's check out the bridge to Magefactory, although I'm guessing I'll be blocked off from it. Right, let's grab some mana. Can get close enough. Okay, nice. Right. Let's check out here. Yeah, we probably cannot pass here, or maybe they'll let us in. We'll see. Though I have a feeling I have to defeat the Lord Dupont first. Wanted Bloody Sadie. Okay, I've seen that before. Yeah, Damien.
Halt! By the Archmage's decree, entrance to the Magefactory is prohibited.
I thought
Turn
so
back.
as much. Yep. Damn. Alright. There are some new vendors there, which we would be interested to check out later. So what can we do? Well, we pretty much have only those two fights left. And both of them are kind of tricky. I am close to leveling up though, so might be worth check out that other fight first, and then go after the Lord Dupont at our maximum power, at least the maximum power we can get. I think I could go through here. Down there to that fight. Yep. Okie doke. Let's see if we can challenge those guys now. So now it's a strong enemy, so that's much more manageable. They used to be deadly. Yeah, that should be perfectly manageable now. Obviously, the Mighty Gryphon is going to be the primary target here with 1000 life and very, very high damage. Might want to focus them down or maybe slow them down. We'll see how the battlefield actually presents itself. Alright, it's actually quite big, which is good. Which means the Griffins will not get a head start, will not get to attack me first turn. Nevertheless, we need to make sure our squishies are safe. Probably want to surround the relay mages so everybody gets the extra damage. Now we have Mighty Gryphons, which are kind of hiding behind all this terrain, which is a little bit annoying. Yeah, I think the strat here will still be to slow down the Griffins and the Wolves. Maybe the Bears. Yeah, the Bears are probably scarier. The Wolves are much faster though. Alright, I think this is gonna be our formation. Maybe with the Firehand Golems actually up front. I could attack then with Firehand Golems there right away with double damage. And they are both vulnerable to fire, so this is probably like the maximum damage I can deal. Then again... And then maybe focus on the Mighty Gryphons later. Yeah, that might be good. Ooh, okay, so the wolves actually got to move first, so now we definitely have to slow them down. Right. Birds are slow. There it is. Griffins, and the wolves. And use our AoE ability on the bears. That should be very effective. And yeah, they are both burning, I think. And they are slowed down as well. Oh yeah, that's slowed down from the spell, never mind. Okay. And wolves are slowed down as well to 2. So might want to put Firehand Golems here. Ah, never mind. Firehand Golems actually don't have control zone. Okay, but the Ice Elementals do, right? Alright, so I might want to put Ice Elementals there if I can later. So the Firehand Golems are actually not that great at tanking because they don't have the zone. So I may as well use the lightning damage there as well. And the magic damage from the lightning Heavenly Storm ability. We might not get the chance to use it at AoE. And it further slows down those units there. Nice, okay. Yeah, that makes real mages more than worth using, even with just a single one. And then I probably want to disable the abilities from the bears. Maybe even more so than the Ancient Wolf ability. Although that is a lot of health recovered, so it might be actually better to disable that. Apparently I cannot, for some reason. I'm actually not sure why. Like sometimes certain abilities just don't work on certain units. Huh. Okay. Ah, they're actually immune to magic shackles, that's why. Okay. That makes it easy. Wait, is it like a random person standing here? Hello? What are you doing here? Okay, that's a first. Hello? You might want to not be here. Stand back. Well, if they want to live, they'll run away. What the hell? Okay. Anyways. How does that even happen? Yeah, I think it's because there's NPCs are probably scripted to walk around here. And I'm guessing when the combat begins and the game changes to the battlefield view, I don't know, maybe it just bugged out and they're left there. Yeah, I mean, I'm technically still on the world map, right? But I thought that, you know, like random NPCs wouldn't be brought back into the battle, but I guess they are. Alright, well, I hope he cheers me on, at least, and don't end up getting himself killed. I just tuned in and I'm mental still in Crossworlds where world and battle maps are separate. Oh yeah, fair enough. Well, I thought they just took the landscape of the battles here, right? But it wouldn't actually matter otherwise because everything else seems to be kind of blocked off, right? There's nothing happening outside of the battlefield, but yeah, okay. That's okay. That really, that really defocused me there. What I was supposed to do? Yeah, probably want to deal with wolves here a little bit since I slowed down everybody else. Yeah. Nice, we got a crit in. Now we may cast Stone Skin probably on the Spirits of Light. Since Fire Hand Golems should be able to survive like an attack from the wolves, but Spirits of Light might not. So once again, we can use the AoE ability there, which is probably what we want to do. Just take advantage of that. That being said, the Ancient Wolves might actually attack next turn first, so I might wanna kill them here. Although our Spirits of Light has yet to move, right? So we can nuke them down, and we may as well take the advantage of the AoE ability to the max. And I think I want to put the Ice Elementals here. They're still tankier than the Spirits of Light, and well, they will catch the wolves in the control zone if they decide to go past them. Yep. Yeah, those guys are quite big. Well, they are Mighty Gryphons, so that's to be expected. Right, and now we can maybe even kill 2 wolves if we're lucky. Only one, but it's gotta have to be enough. Yeah, those 2 armies are already pretty damaged. Right, we got to move first this time around. Yeah, the dude is just standing here. I guess he's just gonna remain there for the remainder of the fight. I might have to start working on the Mighty Gryphon here. I could summon. Keep the Mighty Gryphons at bay, it's probably the best. And we got more powerful summons now. as well. So the summoned bears are now level 2. Which makes them a lot more scary. So those guys sadly are not weak to fire. The bears and the griffins are really slowed down, so I don't have to worry about them. So I may just focus on the wolves here and the griffins. As for the mages, yeah, probably just want to attack the griffins. One wolf should not kill anybody here, and I have to get on that Mighty Gryphon, and the wolves are probably just gonna die to counterattacks and control zone and whatnot. Right, we actually managed to apply burning on the griffins, which is great. It's gonna increase the royal mage's damage next turn. The wolves are neutralized. Can focus all my attention on the griffin. He is getting stronger and stronger, right? Each time I actually damage him, so I cannot really let him attack me. Now that I think about it, because this bonus stacks infinitely, I'm assuming. So every attack, every little like a chip damage I deal to it, it actually stacks up. Wait, this is only level 3 units somehow with 1000 life? Holy shit. So they're actually pretty good. Like if I could get them, I could probably use them. Because they have ton of health, they can get a bunch of punishment. I can just keep healing them, and the more they get hit, the harder they hit. So they're actually... what does what? I was just talking about the Mighty Gryphons and then the Enrage ability. So basically every time they get hit, they get more damage, more critical hit and more damage. Right? So... the more you hit them, the harder they hit themselves. And because they are super tanky, like 1000 health, they can get a lot of punishment. And if I have them on my army, I can just keep healing them, right? So they are both good at tanking and at dealing damage at the same time. And because they are griffins, they can also counterattack each infinitely. Yeah, so they are actually super powerful. If I can get my hands on them, I probably will. Although I still need a lot more leadership to be able to control them, so that's for later in the game. Yeah, they are Mighty Gryphons for sure. Right, we attacked already. Cannot do anything else. Okay, thankfully, yeah, they stick to attacking the bears. And yeah, they deal a ton of damage already. I probably don't want to attack. Well, I might use the bears just to apply the heavy blow, which will weaken them. So they deal minimum damage at least, and one of the bears survived, which is great. Do they hate dragons in this game? Nope, there's no hate mechanic. I mean, there is hate mechanic, but they don't have the hate dragon here. Nope. Alright, and just focus on... we might as well use this, right? Which gives us more initiative next turn as well. Yeah, we really don't have to worry about those two troops, although, yeah, all the debuffs actually wore off already. And same with those guys. They still have 3 movement here, which is a tad too much for my liking. I'm not really sure if I can pin them down somehow, can I? Because that is very relevant right now. So they don't go after my units. Let's see. I guess I could try and nuke them down. I'm not quite sure if I can deal that much damage though before they move. Because they don't really have any vulnerabilities. I guess I could use the disease, so they take 30% more damage. They take and they deal 30% less damage. That could work. Not sure if I can slow them further though, right? Meteor could deal some damage, but might not be enough. Well, yeah, that's probably not enough. Even combined with then all those units attacking. Ice Elementals could potentially apply the movement speed reduction. Oh, they do inflict frozen every time. Okay. So I think I might be safe here, actually. So maybe just trying to nuke them down. If I'm gonna do that, probably using the disease is the best here. Because it's universal offensive and defensive spell at the same time, so... Alright. Hopefully this is enough to kill them. Maybe if we get like a crit as well. Right, not quite there. We don't have any debuffs to remove. Yeah, we didn't quite get there. But maybe Ice Elementals will be able to finish them off. Or it. Oh, it's a single Griffin. Yeah, that's probably not enough. Oh, it might be enough. It's really close there. Okay, let's hope for the best. Damn it. Although we did slow it down. Okay, that's good enough. So I'm guessing they apply this all the time. Yeah, alright, that's really strong actually. That's a really strong CC unit. So we are probably keeping the Ice Elementals for the foreseeable future. The CC on auto attack is super powerful. And we get to even finish off the Griffin with the bear. Nice. The bear mightier than the Mighty Gryphon. Nice, this was a good fight. Let's make sure we finish them off in style. Let's use Meteor here. Alright, that went perfectly for us. The poor passerby survived, thankfully. Didn't get himself killed. We managed to win the fight without losing anybody. The slap that broke the Griffin's back, yeah. Pretty much. Alright, that was a good fight. Yeah, this was the dude. This was the guy.
No one can knock a farmer down. No one cares.
Yeah, a Griffin could knock you down for sure. Dancing God's Mask. What's that? Don't tell me it's like a trash item. There it is. Of course it's a trash item for sale. Oh well. See if there's anything else here. And I think that should have been our level as well, so we can buy some more abilities. We got another nice view here. But I'm guessing nothing else. Yep. Nothing else here of worth. We got a level, I believe. Yep, level 20. So we should be able to change our helmet now. We don't need this leadership bonus anymore, I think. Right, okay. We have enough. And as for abilities, yeah, we have to continue leveling up those. So we could level up the secret advantage to get some extra magic power for the fight with the Dupont. We're probably not getting any more levels. Or we actually could level up one of the magics here, which could help me a lot with the Dupont fight, right? Probably by leveling up Magic of Death and Darkness, so we can potentially cast weakness on everybody, on all the enemies. That could be good. We could level up the summon, although we don't have enough arcane knowledge to upgrade it, so that's out of the question. So yeah, probably leveling up this is the best. What do we get for leveling up fire magic? A bit more damage, but honestly probably being able to cast weakness on entire enemy army is what we want. So I think this might be the most relevant for the fight we have ahead. It's basically the only thing we can do. But I guess we can go back and finish some side quests as well first. But I don't think that's going to result in extra level, but well, let's do it just in case. And then we will have to basically prepare for that Dupont fight, which was kind of scary when we tried it earlier. Because they are a mage and they can actually use damaging spells, so we're going to have heavy losses no matter what. And even though that army is kind of has high elemental resistance, I might still want to use my elementals because of other bonuses that they provide, like the CC from ice elementals.
My boy wrote to say he started studying.
Today's a very important day for us.
I've had such a good week. I've sold 6 magic.
Right, let's finish the side quest here real quick, and then yeah, we'll have to challenge off the Lord Dupont. There's no running away from it anymore. Nice, I missed that scroll before apparently.
I implore you. No, I dem. How delightful. Now that you've caught the spirit, life at Castle Ardennes can start anew.
Members of the nobility should watch out for each other.
Dearest sequester, do tell. What awaits the captured spirit?
Apparently, this spirit used to work at the Mage Factory. We don't know its true name, and therefore, I suppose we'll trap it in underground storage. There will be an investigation, followed by a trial before the magical court of law. Do you really find these details interesting? It's a long story, one that will last a few years at minimum.
Delightful. Well, now I must go. I'll be sure to tell Councillor Montier how promptly the mages rushed to assist me. Naturally, I'll put in a word about your invaluable assistance as well.
Thank you very much. Alright. We got some items here. Is magic gauge something I can use? Where is it? Am I blind? I thought I've gotten. Right, I lost it. Right, that was probably like a quest item that I didn't get. So I'm guessing I actually didn't get any new items here. Nope. Does not look like it. All right, never mind. I can talk to the spirit apparently.
I bind you with your true name, Ador. Now answer me.
I am here. Command, and I will obey.
The night you were unchained, did you witness a ritual performed at the Magefactory? What happened there?
No. I do not want to go back. But I will. I will speak. Eliu's child, hear me. I saw them come.
More of those.
From all over the earth. Lost ones seeking unity in the void. They called to it. Their souls reached out for the void, and the void answered. One of them was chosen and touched. And so it came to our world. The spell was lifted. My shackles fell to the ground and I ran away. The blight. I was looking for salvation.
Go on. I want to know more.
No. No.
Of course they're not gonna tell us everything.
I do not want. I will not. Fear. Void. The blight in the void. I see them not. I will not. There were many there like you. Before their souls were extinguished, I saw them. One, another, and another. Many there were. I witnessed the battle after I escaped. The Magefactory woke the golems. He fought off the blight and saved many, and led them under the mountains.
So there were survivors?
I see not through stone. The Magefactory took them under the mountains. That is where they hid. The hole they went through was guarded by golems. They fought well, and the battle stopped. The wind carried their whispers to me. They prayed for salvation.
Okay.
They wept, and then void.
Yep, the void is at the center of it, of course. And some dubious characters that actually summoned it to our world. Because they probably just want to see the world burn.
So be it. Thank you, Ador. You may rest now.
Okey-doke. Ooh, okay. So... Oh, we actually get to do some more stuff here with the main quest, so maybe there's actually a chance for you to get more experience. Well, let's take it. The stronger I can get before that Dupont fight, the better.
Oops.
But I'll have to take a quick bio break, so be right back. Sorry for the wait. Sorry for the wait. Yeah, had to grab some water. Open the door to my room a little bit because it's gotten pretty warmy here. Alright, now we can continue. Alright. Alrighty. Right, we want to go to the back to the main citadel. Finish off the one of the main quests, potentially.
Today's a very important day for us, my lovely.
But why?
Right, it's been a while since we've been there.
Magic cards to find.
Ooh, we actually have new quests here. Interesting.
Do you know anything? Fate has smiled upon me twice, and both times through you, my friend.
You look well, Count. Reconnecting with old acquaintances.
Just so. There's one connection I need to restore in particular, and I'll need your help. What if I offer to pay you to partake in a sort of private battle?
I've been mistaken for a mercenary much too often lately, even by other counts. What battle?
It is about my vengeance.
Ooh,
I want
dark.
revenge, and I'm almost prepared to get it.
Almost?
I shall make Baron Gladrin pay for slandering my good name. However, I need experienced warriors and someone like you.
Where will
I
this
see.
battle take place?
I challenged Gladrin to combat on the fields under the aqueduct. I'll await you there.
I wonder what our villain Gladrin has to say about this.
Yep. Go to the battlefield, meet the other party. Okay, I guess we can talk to the other guy. Maybe let's continue with the main quest for now.
Loyal subjects of the king,
Damn
in the
immigrants.
name of his royal majesty, King Claudius.
It's been a while since we've been back in the palace. Did we get any new vendors here? I don't think so, nope. Let's see what the palace folks have to tell us.
What do we know about the preparations for the expedition to Magefactory, Count? You promised to come to a decision any day.
Your Highness, the Archmage is standing his ground. I tried.
Ah, finally! So what happened at the Magefactory? Did you determine the cause?
Allow me, Your Highness. Do you distrust the Royal Council? Your father never.
My dear Count, sometimes one opinion is not enough.
That's wise. It's always better to have
Well,
multiple
what did you
opinions.
find out?
You've been misled. The cause of the Magefactory disaster was a magical ritual performed by an unknown cult. Apparently, they were your subjects. The majority of them likely perished during the ritual itself.
Do you have a witness or some proof to support this account?
I have plenty of witnesses. One of them a captive elemental spirit called Ador. Such an entity is incapable of lying, as you know. By the by, Ador saw the last people fleeing the Magefactory hide in the mine. But since you cannot send a rescue mission...
We must delay no longer. I entrust you with rescuing the survivors. Go to Magefactory, extricate my subjects, and bring them to me.
Your Highness, the Magefactory is quarantined by order of the Archmage Cathorn, as I told you.
Since when does the Prince of Nostria bend the knee to an Archmage?
Adrian, you promised to set me free.
Our agreement
Oh yeah, that thing.
stands. But so far, all you have provided me are words. Words that cast suspicion upon the Royal Council as well as the Royal Order of Mages. Centuries-old pillars supporting the throne. Prove your suspicions with something substantial. Find the survivors and bring them to the Citadel. Do this, and if all is as you say, I will grant you the pardon you were promised.
Fair enough.
How do you like my decision, Count? I think that's how we're going to expose the truth.
Unthinkable.
Nice. Oh yeah, we got the bone wand. I'm really happy I didn't buy it. Nice. Well, I'm guessing we don't really have any quests here or anything to find. Talk to those guys, but I guess that is just a waste of time. May as well just get out of here. Did we get level? We did. Wait, we didn't. We just didn't spend our points yet, right? I remember now. But, well, we are halfway through. So if you can do some more, like, side quests, we could probably level up one more time before fighting the Depot guy. Let's see, do I want to use this Bone Wand? It's 2 more magic power, a little bit more arcane knowledge. But that's it. We probably get more damage overall from the 20% increase here to periodic spells. And then again, we would just change from one school to another school when it comes to our one, so... Meh. Probably what I have now is the best.
Loyal subjects of the king.
Right. And let's see this little side quest I picked up here. Obtain a permit to pass through the quarantine. Wait, so I can actually go to Magefactory now. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. So I don't really have to engage this fight after all. Okay. Well, that changes a lot of things. We can do some more side content first.
We replaced the crystal, but the
Level up
man
our
is
units.
fading away. What are we doing wrong?
Can I get any... Let's see, which quest is this? I guess I can just talk to both of them first.
I'm glad to see you. Have you heard? Count Wilmore is back in the capital.
I've seen him.
So, you already know then. That monster has challenged me to a battle in the suburbs.
Is he that bad?
He's a deceitful snake who's been coiled around the throne for years. He's the royal treasurer and Nostria's top thief. Every treasure he's stashed away is soaked in the blood of those he's robbed or killed. My father, too, suffered at that wicked beast's hands. He didn't even spare his own sister, Baroness d'Arden, or her husband. How long did he hold their daughter Gisela captive in a cellar?
He never told me any of that.
Yeah, that sounds kind of
So you had
bad.
a reason to punish him.
Yes, it took all the strength I possessed to seal him in that cellar. But it was nevertheless a mistake. I should have killed him.
Ooh, so did we actually release the monster or something? Well, let's go to the battlefield and then maybe we can actually fight against him.
We replaced it.
That's probably what I can do there, right?
Nothing.
Let's see.
Is it a problem with the sigils?
Let us see.
Damn
Subjects of the king. In the name of his royal majesty.
Alright, I was sure I had to deal with the Lord Dupont or all the main quests to proceed further, but it looks like we can actually just continue. But I guess there's no quick travel there. We have to jump on a horse to get there quickly. Is that there? Yeah, it's here. Let's see. Let's see what's gonna happen here.
Count Wilmore, you're a thief, a murderer, and an embezzler of the Crown's funds. Prepare to die.
You'll answer for that, maggot. Warriors, to arms.
Hired a gang of assassins, have you?
Guessing he's not
And
the
prepare
greatest
for
of
your
guys.
dirty tricks. Squad, to me!
Don't just stand there. I need your help. I'm the one paying you.
Couldn't you wait for me, gentlemen?
Look at the blackguard. Courtly schemer. His hands are soaked in blood.
My friend, join the fray and you'll know my generosity.
It's time for a tough decision, as ever.
Yeah, it's the usual one. Save Wilmore versus take Gladron's side. Well, hello, Gladron.
You're right, Gladron. It's time to end this.
Are you with me?
No, that just won't do. After all, I paid you.
The Countess of Rigorn is not for sale.
Nice, okay. Okay, that is a suspiciously easy enemy. Although, oof, assassins. Oh, god damn it, and they are very fast too. Everybody's like 6 initiative here. Oh. We might want to use Cavaliers here, just because we do definitely want to be able to cast spells before Assassin can move and do us a lot of harm. So I think here we'll have to use Cavaliers or any unit basically that have like 7 initiative. To make sure I got the first move. I think Cavaliers are probably the only unit I have like this. It's probably the most useful out of those. Maybe, well, could be useful to keep the 6 initiative units. I don't think Disciples might have an easy time here because the Assassins are just gonna wreck them. I might want to keep the Firehand Golems as my tanks. Yeah, let's try to actually bench Disciples for this one fight. I feel like this is probably the most replaceable unit. I would like that initiative boost for sure. Well, maybe the Ice Elementals after all. Okay, let's try that. Alright, grab those guys. Now we have our 7 movement. That should be better. So this way we guarantee we can actually use spell first and weaken the assassins because they have a very nasty ability with backstab. And they can actually use it on cooldown. Oh wow, that's super powerful. So they can basically attack any unit they want and deal a lot of damage and inflict poison as well. And they also have more abilities. Damn, the assassins are pretty damn strong. Wait a second. Allied units teleported to an enemy unit. I'm guessing they can use it. They can use any unit on any unit they want, not just within their movement speed. Probably my best guess. Dark Adepts are also quite powerful. So even though this is technically an equal enemy, it's actually like the quality of the units. It's actually pretty scary. Where Mercenaries are probably the weakest unit out of all those. Not to mention we have to deal with the hero as well. Ooh, we can actually check out the talents. Protection and Insidious Maneuver. Okay. Right. We definitely want the disciples in the back. So in previous King's bounties, like assassins could only attack if the back of the unit was exposed. So they wouldn't be able to attack like my units here in the back. I'm guessing it's probably not gonna work like this here. It's probably not gonna work like that. Yeah, this is tough, and the battlefield is super small as well. So, assuming I want to weaken the assassins, because I'm assuming they can attack whoever they wish. Probably want the mages here. Because if they can attack whoever they wish, then... the cavalrymen are laughably weak. Or squishy rather with their very meager health points. It's probably still the best. Those mercenaries actually deal quite a lot of damage, surprisingly. Yeah, this enemy is actually quite tough. Well, because of the assassins, I suppose. Yeah, this is gonna be rough. Okay, let's try this for now and see how it goes. Yeah, but we can weaken, or we have to weaken, right? Then we're probably not gonna attack with cavalrymen. I feel. That wouldn't be the worst. Well, I guess assassins are a melee unit, so. Yep, they have spells as well. Oh shit, I didn't realize that. Oh god. Ouch, 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 ouch. Ouch. That was so bad. I didn't realize they can go there. Oh my god. Yeah, that's already a disaster. Let's play it out and see how bad it is. Surprisingly little damage. You don't seem to have that much resistance to elemental damage. Okay, let's check how the assassination works actually. Yep, it works exactly as I feared. It's kind of cool actually. Oh god, okay, this fight is bad. This fight is really bad. Yeah. It looks pretty, yeah, and the assassins are actually stronger than they used to be in old King's bounties. They can attack whoever they wish. They have more abilities to use after they use backstab as well. I guess they're still kind of squishy. Let me try this one more time, but I feel like this might be a very tricky fight. Probably like this. And those guys did a bunch of damage even while weakened. Sadly, slowing them down doesn't do anything because assassins then will attack at full power, which is really bad. Right, now the cavalries go after the Spirits of Light. Yep, they got another crit in. Now they're blocking the Firehand Golems, which is kinda bad. I guess I'll wait, may as well wait. Can't attack those guys anyways. Yeah, they still go after the... Ah, okay, they diversified a little bit. So yeah, this fight is gonna be really difficult. Oh god, and they actually got a turn. This is quite bad. Yeah, I guess we want to use the lightning on the adepts there and the other assassins, probably focusing on the assassins actually. Keep them there as much as possible. And Spellbind, I guess probably those assassins here, because I cannot Spellbind the Dark Adepts. Yeah, this fight is horrible. It's technically an equal army, but in reality this is so much harder than the strong enemies I faced before. Guess next turn I can slow down the assassins, so focus on the mercenaries. Stone Skin on the Spirits of Light. Need to make sure they actually survive this. Yeah, it's not pretty. You remove the poison. Then I guess now we can attack. Okie doke. Turn 2, we have to slow down the assassins, and then we have to finish the fight before the assassination comes on cooldowns. Comes off cooldown, at least kill them before that. So yeah, now definitely have to slow. Them down. Might consider attacking the assassins there actually. It's quite a bit of damage. Although they could use the Triumph ability on us. So maybe wait. Though just attack this mercenary, but we're not gonna kill them. Could attack those assassins. Maybe attacking those assassins is better later. Once I can thin them down a little bit more, yeah, that's probably what we're gonna do. Yeah, I wish I could unlock the Firehand Golems here. I guess may as well attack. Okay, the enemy decided to not do anything. That's good for us, I guess. Ooh, they have level 3 weekend. It's kind of bad. Now what? Yeah, probably have to focus down those assassins before they get to me. Even more so than the mercenary, I suppose. Remove some of the debuffs. Well, game over. I guess that was a crit or just basically a bunch of damage. Okay, I'm gonna skip this fight for now. It's probably not worth anyways, the headache of trying to get through it without losing anyone. We could try different army configuration, I suppose. Like switch out the Spirits of Light with Stone Elementals, which are tankier. But don't feel like it, honestly. We'll get to it later. Since we can actually continue the main quest, we may as well. Unless we got blocked up, we get blocked off again, then I guess I can return to it. But that fight is, yeah, it's quite a headache, and probably the reward there is not worth it at all.
Today's a very important day for us.
To have that headache now.
Because today I finally screwed up my college.
So today was a hotfix that increased the movement speed of the main character. So we were moving even slower than this before that, if you can imagine that. Kinda wish there was even more speed or like a sprint ability or something, or maybe like more some sort of teleports within towns as well.
My divination proved correct. You showed up after all.
Perhaps you should attempt to divine something about that gentleman in the pavilion. For instance, a free space in his schedule.
As you can see, he's so busy he won't even speak to me, the eldest of the mentors. But I do not take offense. The Archmage's will is law.
And you're willing to wait. I can see it is a serious matter.
I took the opportunity to interrogate Ador. Forgive me, but I couldn't help overhearing his name as you uttered it. What this spirit has spoken of, the Archmage needs to hear what he knows at once, and take action. He could, for example, lift this pointless quarantine. So many spell components wasted, so much mana, so much effort, all for nothing. We've been fighting imaginary enemies. Can you believe it?
Of course. I too think the quarantine is pointless, and I urgently need to get past it. Do you know anyone who could help me with that?
I've helped you already. I spoke with an old friend, Master Remedius. He is waiting for you at the
Nice.
outpost
Okay,
by
so
the
we can actually get through.
Magefactory Bridge. He can help you. Just don't tell the Archmage. Let it be a secret between you and me.
Sure, it's gonna be all hush hush. You didn't even notice? You were barely watching the streams when people were moving around. Yeah, I can relate to this from the opposite side of the screen. Like when I'm just walking around trying to get to my next objective and I'm like desperately trying to think of something to say. Because I know it's gonna have to be a while before I can get to wherever I'm going. So yeah, that is that is a tricky experience. And that's why I wish... So immersion is fine and all, but I wish they gave the option...
Were you the one who disturbed the element?
I wish they gave the option to change the view in the world map to like a classic isometric view, top-down view or whatever. So you can just get around faster, and then you could still zoom in 3D, right, to cutscenes, or you could enable it anytime you want if you really want the immersion, right? But yeah, otherwise it just feels like it takes way too long to just run around, talk to people and stuff instead of spend all that time fighting. Or at least the click to move controls would be nice too, yeah. Okay, we got some extra fight here, I guess. Maybe this is something we can actually engage. And we can actually get our units back. If they were. Let's check it out. Yeah, really don't need full keyboard plus mouse controls here. Yeah. I guess if they really wanted to make like an RPG while keeping the King's Bounty combat. Yeah, pretty much. There's no jumping. There's no anything like this, right? You just move or you just walk around and that's it. Okay, this is supposedly a weak enemy. So yeah, nice. It's gonna be nice farm for our units. We don't get the first move here, but that should not be relevant since they don't have any hero or anything. Might as well have move forward button on the right click. Yeah, pretty much. But like I was saying, they really wanted to make like an RPG, right? Like an you know, real RPG on top of the King's Bounty combat, but I don't think it turned quite well because obviously the focus is still on the combat rather than on the RPG elements. Right, the cavalrymen are quite close, but I should be able to dodge them with my squishy units. Yep. Okay, that should be good enough. I don't think they will be able to get past Ice Elementals or Firehand Golems. They have Swordsmen, Crossbowmen, and the Disciples as well. So I could well, the cavalrymen are gonna attack first, so weaken is not as good here. Might just use Meteor there because they are nicely clamped up. Right, this should be good enough. Well, they did quite a lot of damage there regardless. I am tempted to just move away from them and use my AoE ability there while they are still clumped up. That would be nice. I think I still want to use the Meteor there. This is a rare chance to actually deal quite a lot of damage. Yeah, that was 4 units killed there. And may as well. But then I can probably deal with the cavalrymen with the Spirits of Light and the rest of my units. Probably not gonna take that much damage here. Yeah, that should be fine. Although I will be exposing myself to the swordsman if I do that, so that's kinda bad, but I could just move here. I appreciate the focus on RPG feel. That was a big part of why King's Bounty was more appealing to you than Heroes of Might and Magic games. Oh yeah, I suppose. But okay, so it's fine that they focus more on RPG. But if they wanted to do that, I would appreciate like if they would make it less clunky or like faster to get around, right? Like so I can move faster, talk to people maybe faster, right? So I can still fight more. Like RPG elements are fine, but I think I suppose like the focus should still be on the combat, right? So I think they had a good attempt, but they still need to work on it a little bit to make it more appealing. I still block myself out there. God damn it. Okay, so I just took that damage needlessly, but I guess we can just attack there. Oh well. I can still use my storm here. Probably the best. With this movement speed, the world must be stuffed with things you could interact with. Oh yeah. And it's not quite that, right? Right, we probably want to disable Disciples, or do I want to disable the crossbowmen? Probably this crossbowmen because they'll deal more damage there. And healing. Ooh, those are rank 3 and they get a ray of light. Okay, well, we are disabling them for sure now. You couldn't move 10 seconds in previous King's Bounty games without stumbling on something. Yep, yeah, that was actually... That is actually what I'm missing, right? I'm missing picking up runes, right? Missing picking up like a bunch of scrolls and stuff on the ground. Instead, we just get like a bunch of containers with trash. Which is not nearly as exciting. Or varied, for that matter. Okay, I'm guessing I wasn't paying attention, but oh yeah, we lost, or no, we barely almost lost a Spirit of Light to the disciples there. So I think I probably want to heal the Spirits of Light. Or do I want to heal the elementals? Depends who the crossbowman can attack. Or I suppose I could attack the crossbowman here to mitigate the most amount of damage, but then what do I do with the cavalryman? Yeah, I can kill them with the Spirits of Light, with the Ray of Light ability. So probably attacking here is actually mitigates the most damage. Trash, why even not literal trash? Yeah. I'm not sure if they're healing immune creatures yet. I haven't encountered one. I do know though that there are like lifesteal abilities that do not work on undead, and it's quite plausible that undeads cannot be healed, but I haven't yet played with undead, so I don't know. Yeah, this is their little like idle animation. Probably still want to cast Stone Skin on them. I'm actually not sure. I didn't try healing golems yet. We'll see. Can I cast Way of Cold there? Oh yeah, I can. So I think I can finish off Cavalryman with Spirits of Light. I'm pretty sure of it, so using that AoE to its maximum there seems like the best idea. Crossbowmen are dead. The swordsmen are slowed down. Alright, well, it's not certain, but hopefully we can kill them. Damn it! Survived. Maybe they'll die to incineration? Hopefully. That should be enough damage, I think. Right. Nice. Right, we saved the spirits, so now probably we want to heal them before the disciples actually finish them off. That being said, like, the disciples probably can still kill them because Spirits of Light are weak to magic damage and disciples deal magic damage. So healing them here might not be enough. Yeah, that's not gonna be enough because disciples dealt all this damage before, right? Wait, yeah, I had 5 before, right? So I'm guessing they are like on 1 health or something like this. So what I could do instead, try to transform them if I have... No, it's not strong enough, sadly. Transformation has like a limit to leadership that I can transform. Doesn't work there. Anyway, I can save Spirits of Light. I could heal them and hope for the best and maybe attack them with Royal Mages if I move here. I could try to maybe speed up some of my units with initiative. I could summon here and technically block the... I think summoning here should block the line of vision for disciples and they shouldn't be able to target the Spirits of Light. Let's try that, sounds like the most plausible idea. Let's see. Let's see if that actually works as I think it does. And I would love to attack the disciples, but we sadly don't have the field of vision, a line of vision to do that. We can just attack the swordsman there instead. Or move there and attack the bigger squads of swordsmen, actually. Oh, I forgot, we still had the AoE ability. That was my mistake, I should have used it there. For the mages, yeah, I probably want to target the disciples if I can. Moving here should allow me to do that. Right, not dealing a lot of damage there, but have to get on them anyways. Ah, damn it, they could still attack the Spirits of Light. Oh well, we lost one. I was hoping that the bears could block the line of sight, but apparently they didn't do that, so... That's sad. And I probably won't be able to attack here much, so I want to heal up the Spirits of Light. Right, I kind of want to move away from them because they are weak to magic attacks, so they're not gonna do me any well fighting the disciples. Right, let's use the burst to our advantage here and just charge the disciples. Slap them to death. Right, now we can use our ability from the golems finally, but we have to move a bit closer here. That should be perfectly fine. They're tanky boys, they'll be fine. And probably just use some more spells here. How much damage I'm gonna deal to my own summons? It should be fine. But I could just use it on to finish off the swordsman here. Yeah, but then we are not really using the golem ability to its full potential, so let's do that first. Maybe just nuke the disciples with Burning Ray instead. Right. Let's see actually. Okay, so I can heal golems. It's apparently perfectly acceptable. I can heal the elementals. Yep. So maybe only undeads. Who knows? It's good to know. It's good to be able to do that. You weren't able to do that with units like that, I believe, in previous King's Bounties. Like the stone, there were some like stone units I think that couldn't be healed. I can probably move here and attack the swordsman. It's a bit unfortunate we couldn't save the Spirits of Light there. Otherwise would have been an easy fight without any actual losses. Right, let's clean up the fight real quick. Wait, that wasn't enough to kill them. Interesting, okay. Let's just nuke them down. That was very close for like a perfect fight. Just couldn't save the Spirits of Light. But probably healing them also would not have been enough, so might have as well tried with blocking the line of sight, although didn't quite work out as I had hoped. Let's see, how far away are we from leveling? Well, we got already quite a lot of experience on the Disciples. Same with the Ice Elementals. Real Mages will take quite a long time to level up. But now that I know that Disciples can get the Ray of Light ability on top of their skills, they make them like a super useful unit. Talking about perfect fights, are there medals to earn in this game? I have no idea, honestly. Like, I'm still trying to play with trying to have like as few casualties as possible. That's kind of my play style that I used to have. Like many hardcore Kings of Bounty players, I guess. But considering that you can heal units at the end of combat, maybe not. We'll see. Like, I'm still trying to basically win the fights with as few units lost as possible. That's why I'm basically reloading if I lose like an entire stack. Yeah, we'll see. They also plan to add more difficulty levels later. They said like in one of the news posts, and add the ability to speed up the fights as well. So once they add all those features, I might try like another playthrough on higher difficulty levels as well and see how that goes. Right, and the Firehand Golems, yeah, they're quite far from leveling up. I'm quite excited to level up the Disciples to higher ranks. Just curious if there are medals or not. Naturally, everyone would try to minimize losses, but I was curious if there were any extra incentives to do battles a certain way. And not so far. I mean, so I guess the incentive is... the incentive is that you get gold for winning battles, and if you want to resurrect your units, you have to pay with gold. So the more units you lose, the more gold you have to pay to heal them or buy them again later. But I'm guessing that's the same as in previous King Battles games in a way. Although getting gold from winning battles is like one of the primary ways you actually get gold. So I guess there's like that incentive as well on top of just not wanting to lose your units. Alright, so I'm guessing now I should be able to pass here.
Halt! Who goes there?
An envoy from Prince Adrian. I need to get into the Magefactory, now.
Ah, you're from the Prince. We've been waiting on you for a good while now.
Waiting for me?
Candor will tell you. He's in charge while Remedius is away.
Okay, so
Open
apparently
the
now
gate,
they're
you
waiting for us.
loafers.
Ah, sorry, now I see what you mean by medals. For some reason I thought about like achievements at the end of the game. No, there are no medals here, like no, you know, achievements to get like for casting this many spells or for using certain army or whatever. Sadly, there's nothing like that. I just remembered that was actually a thing in the King Bounty games. Yeah, there's nothing, sadly. Yeah, that used to be a thing. Why did they kind of give up on that? Right, let's check out the new vendor unit. Anything interesting? Ooh, Gargoyles. And they're a finesse unit as well. Interesting. So, yeah, they're immune to a bunch of stuff. They have flying, they're melee fighter. And immune to even more things. They have the attack and withdraw, which is a very useful ability. And they have execution, which is not that relevant on a player side, unless there will be some like resurrecting units later. Finesse living statue. Yeah, so finesse is how they call mage aspect in this game, right? For some reason, I have no idea why, but as a mage, I'm finesse, right? And then the units are actually attuned to this talent trees, I guess, as well, or whatever. So instead of being like, morale being tied to like giants or races, they are now tied to these ideals like power, finesse, anarchy, and order. So yeah, that's why finesse actually had nothing to do with actual finesse, All right. Probably don't want to use them just yet. They're actually might not be that good, and it could only have 2 as well. So they're kind of in the same category as the cavalrymen. They're kind of squishy, all things considered. There's much finesse in decimating half of the opposing army with fire rain before the battle starts. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting my fire rain instead of, well, I have meteor, I guess, but rain of fire and dealing damage to all of my enemies sounds good too.
Now he wants to talk to the old.
Ooh, okay, now we're talking. Mage staff, so actually less power than the Jade Scepter that I already have, but more arcane knowledge and actually +1 to morale to finesse. Speak of the devil, so this is probably better. So we can grab that. Rest of the items, not so much. The ones we have now are better. Yep. Any new scrolls? Doesn't look like it. Oh, Heavenly Storm. That's new. Alright, so this is also a spell on top of the unit ability. Interesting. Well, summon fire elemental we don't have, but yeah, I prefer summoning bears. Seems to be the best summon so far. Okay, we finally get to use a different... Ooh, that's a big stuff. Okay. Now I feel more like an Archmage. Okay. It's kind of awkward with that code, but... I guess I'll live with that. Now let's see, we did buy some more scrolls that we could learn. Yeah, Heavenly Storm sounds good. Let's try learning that. Portal. And did I have anything else? Oh yeah, I wanted to learn those other spells. Alright. Unnecessarily long stuff, the whole spear, yeah. Worst case scenario, I can use it to to fend off some melee units attacking me, I suppose.
Call the overseer. The most brazen thief I... First he gave offense, now he wants to talk to the overseer.
There was something to pick up here. Yeah. Well, I could actually use some long attack. I could use any attack on my hero, actually, to help up in the fight. Well, I prefer this stuff over that skull I was wearing for a very long time, so I'm glad to finally have an upgrade. Although it does get in the way a little bit, I must say. This stuff is really long.
How much have we spent today?
Is that a mana I can grab? Yep. I'm guessing this is just a crystal.
That's too much.
All right. The fact that the mages were involved in a fight and warriors a bit odd. Oh, well, I suppose. Well, the warrior is like a general, right? I guess this is, you could say the same for the mage, but mage also casts spells on top of it, so yeah. And there's no rage in this game, at least not yet. So the warriors don't get their own spells, type of spell like they used to. Unless maybe if you play the warrior you get a rage, I don't know. Like as a mage I don't have rage abilities or anything of that sort, right? So yeah, it's a bit... You may be right here. At least you get to wave your arms and watch fire drop from the sky. Yeah, that's true. Alright. It's been nice chatting, but it's a good point to actually finish here for today. I've been streaming for quite a long time. So yeah, thank you very much for stopping by and watching and chatting. It was really nice. It was really nice talking. Yeah, no rage. I had rage and paladin like army wide boss in previous games. Yeah. Well, maybe if you play those other characters, they have some other abilities. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. But yeah, but for today, thank you very much for stopping by. Thank you very much for watching. Yeah, if you'd like to make sure you catch me live, please feel free to click the follow button. I'll appreciate that. And I'll be back with another stream tomorrow around the same time. My schedule should be up to date on my Twitch page. Other than that, you can check out my YouTube channel as well if you'd like to catch up on my previous adventures in this game. Everything should be there. And otherwise, yeah, thank you very much and hope to see you later again sometime. Take care. Bye-bye. Have a good night. Have a good day.